You're very confident, I'll say that.
But you shouldn't be.
All right, my man. It is time for what is everyone that watches' favorite segment of the show, which is Squad Ride. We have a Discord chat that is filled with a bunch of DGens in there, and God bless their souls. They're actually doing quite well this NBA season. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read out what they have sent through as being their best bets for today. You're going to pick out which one is the official squad ride. They are 9-6 on the season since we've started this show. So a winning record. Let's see if we can keep that intact. You take your time with these. You can talk them out. You can think them through, and we'll work out which one stands out to you as the best bet for the squad. Now, we've got Chicago Bulls today, first quarter plus 2.5 at Denver. The Mavs Pelicans, first quarter over 60 points, which I guess is just an auto look at the moment for any game involving the Dallas Mavericks. We've got a couple of player props. Evan Mobley over 15.5 points in that matchup with Miami. Darius Garland over 7.5 assists in that game. Kevin Durant over 25.5 points against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think his minutes limit is starting to go up as well, so you're probably getting value on that one. And Josh Giddey double-double today against the Phoenix Suns, where there is going to be no SGA because he is on rest as well. But those are the official squad ride suggestions. And now it is your job, my friend, to try and pick out which one the official squad ride play is going to be. So any of those stand out at all?
All right, let's break them down. So with the Pelicans and the Mavericks and the first quarter over, that's a hard look for me to get behind, only because the Pelicans are playing at one of the slowest paces. Their offense really hasn't clicked at all. The Mavericks, while being defensive-minded, coming off a home game and going on the road, they actually become a little bit more possession-aware. They play a little bit slower. So that's going to be a pass from me. I can see it going over the total, but at the same time, I can see it going under. So I'm going to pass on that one. Darius Garland over 7.5 assists. I think that number's a little too sharp for me. I do think that 7.5 is accurate. So that's also going to be a pass for me. I like the Heat's defense. They do switch well. And if I assume that this is going to be a half-court offense, that's just not a play that I'm going to be looking towards. Let's see. The one that I wanted to talk about was Evan Mobley over 15.5. I think that's my favorite spot. I think that's going to be my squad ride for the day. I think that they're going to have to get him involved. What the Heat do well is they switch well on the perimeter. They have good perimeter defense, but not interior defense. Bam Adebayo is not a defender. I think Evan Mobley is going to get what he wants. I think he's going to get offensive putbacks, offensive rebounds, draw fouls. This is going to be an ugly, gritty, grindy game where you're going to get the post players involved in a half-court offense. For all those reasons, Evan Mobley is scoring 21 points tonight. Give me the over 15.5 as the squad ride.
I like it. I like Evan Mobley a lot in this matchup as well. Like you said, Bam just playing as more of a free roam defender as well in a lot of the schemes that they operate. So not necessarily as an out-and-out rim protector. Probably spend some time on having to switch out on those perimeter guys as well when they run the pick and roll action. And the flip side is he's the biggest body they have, so they're going to have him on Jared Allen as well to try and take away some of those above the rim opportunities with the vertical spacing that they bring. So it all opens up for Evan Mobley, who I think is going to have the biggest mismatch, like you said, on the inside, and I think he takes advantage of it. He's growing with confidence every game offensively. I like his skill set a lot. I'm a huge believer in his talent going forward. I think he's going to be an absolute superstar in this league for years to come. But in this matchup, I fully agree with you. I fully agree with Canuck James, who was the guy that suggested that one. So Evan Mobley it is. Let's go. Over 15.5 points, official squad ride for today. Let's see if you guys can get to 10-6.